What is up, everybody? It is your boy here. I don't know what that was. Yeah, I haven't really got a whole lot to talk about. I've just been playing. What was I playing? Control. Love that game. Fantastic. Wish I played it earlier, so I had a little bit less spoiled for me, but oh, well, at least I'm playing it now. That's why I try not to look at game reviews and stuff, because I know that they always have spoilers in them, even if they don't have spoilers and just like screenshots. You know, you see one screenshot and you're like, okay, well, you know, you go 3/4 through the game and go, well, I haven't seen that screenshot yet, so that means that this person is not dead, or this person is alive, or what, I haven't seen that area yet, or that's just why I hate looking up reviews of games. Sometimes I'll look up a little bit of gameplay of like the first half hour, and I usually go, okay, I'm going to buy it, or nah, not my style. That's all I do when I sort of look at getting a game, because I hate reading reviews, man. Honestly, I hate it, because it comes all down to personal opinion. As much as all these professionals might know exactly what they're talking about, in the end of the day, it's a matter of opinion. Like, we watched Chaos Walk-In the other day, right? I'm not going to go into in depth about it, but if you look at the reviews, the critics are rating it really, really crap, and I've read that a lot of people just think it's not that great. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I thought the story behind that movie. Oh, no, that's not what I'm looking for. The niche that movie has about your thoughts when you think about something, it's projected, and other people can see it / hear it, and everything else. I thought that was bloody awesome. It could have got elaborated on a hell of a lot more in the movie, but they've set it up for a number 2 by the looks of it. So hopefully there is going to be a number 2, because I really enjoyed it. How do I even get onto this conversation? Oh, yeah. So that's the main reason why I don't look at reviews or anything like that, because I looked at reviews of this car. This is a Mitsubishi 380, and lots of people were saying that they were pieces of crap and that they were unreliable as hell. But I've owned a fair few cars, and this has been the best car I've ever bought. I love driving it. It's the most boring car I've ever had. It doesn't go that hard. It's not anything, doesn't do anything great. It handles actually quite, like, you couldn't race one. It understeers like a mother clocker. It is terrible. But I love the car. I've had a couple minor problems, but like, they're just a couple problems were because I hit a roo, and it just stemmed from that. And then the problems I had after that were just general maintenance stuff. So my crank angle sensor went, and that is a thing that you might not ever have to do. 300,000 Ks, and it might not ever go. Or it's something that could go, you put another one in, and 50,000 Ks, it goes again. It's just one of them electronic things. Same with when it comes to computer parts. You know, you just don't know. You can get a $300 graphics card that will last you 10 years, and then you buy a $1,000 one and it lasts you 6 months. You just don't know. It's just the lottery when it comes to stuff like that. So, you know, but sorry, I'm sort of off subject. I'll go back to the reviews and the games, but that's why, like, someone asked me the other day if I'm excited for Halo Infinite, and I said, hells to the yes, I am. But I said on there, I won't watch stuff about it. You know, like, people didn't like Halo 5 and they didn't really like Halo 4. I loved them. They innovated on what was already there. They changed it up a bit, so you're not just playing the same game over. Could you imagine if it stuck with Halo 1, how Halo 1 was, and just elaborated on the story? Like, I would personally hate that. I like how they've elaborated on it and made it a bit different, and I kind of like it that they bring in the ADS in Halo 5. That's the aiming down sights. I enjoyed it, because it was just a bit different. It's still the game that I love. It's still a Halo game. It's still the Halo franchise. I still bloody love it. So, sheesh, sorry, I'm still tired. I slept pretty well, but I think my body's just a bit behind now, because I'm, staying up for like 30 odd hours or something. I'm a bit tired still. But yeah, that's just why as much as I think when you go on the Steam site and you look at reviews there, I think that's a hell of a lot more helpful because people say the pros, cons, and you get to see fucking hundreds of people's opinions of it. And I think that is bloody great because you can scroll through and you can get in vivid detail what that game is, why people like it, why people dislike it, what it's got going for it. It's a lot more helpful than your critic reviews and all that sort of crap. But even then, when I buy a game, I usually know, before I even look at it, I usually know if I'm going to buy it or not. Because I've either heard that it's friggin' amazing, or it's just a game that I've wanted, like Control. I heard so many good things about it, and I was like, well, I'm just going to buy it. Jedi The Fallen Order, same thing. I just heard, it was good, and then I heard from some people it wasn't, and I was like, well, you know what? It's the type of game that I want to try out. So I bought it like a month or... Nah, actually, freaking hell, it was at the end of the year. Last year. Wow. That was freaking 3 months ago. Oh my god, dude. We're 3 months into... No, we're 3.5 months into 2021. That's insane. That's gone. Fuck me. I'm turning 25 this year, and I was saying to the missus before, I don't feel 25. I don't feel much different than when I was 18, but I do have a couple more pains and, problems and shit now, health problems. Not major ones, just minor things. But, yeah, time just freaking flies. Sorry, I'm getting off subject again, but I think when it comes to reading your critics and your reviews, I think you got to take them pretty lightly, personally, because you go, okay, so that person's opinion was that. And then you look at someone else and they praise the game to the fucking end of the world. And, I've played a couple games that people absolutely love, and I go, well, you know what, I actually didn't enjoy it that much. But yeah, it's a game that millions of people have loved. So, when it comes to stuff like that, reviews are good. If they're reviews that just point on sort of what the mechanics of the game and how it handles, that's a bit different. But when it comes to, I found it a bit boring and even repetitive, I suppose, can still be put in the review, because games can be fun but repetitive. Look at most games. Most open world games, they're almost a copy and paste of each other. They just have different skins. You have to climb a tower, but it might be something on, it's cyberpunk style. Sorry, no, there was only that one tower on that. My apologies, that was a bad... just erase that. You got your Assassin's Creed, and then you have your Far Cry, and then you had your Horizon Zero Dawn, where you had to climb them walkers. That was cool, because that was I found that a little bit different rather than just climbing a tower. You still had to climb, but you sort of waited for it to come around, and you had to learn its pattern, and then you just jump on it. I thought that was cool, but yeah, just I take reviews very lightheartedly, and it's just as an expression of opinion. As much as these critics might think they're game specialists, I personally don't think that they are. But that's just me. That's just my personal opinion. That doesn't mean that they're not right. They're not right. When I say dash, I'm not freaking writing it out, right or wrong. I think it's just a matter of opinion. So, but again, like every other video has been, that's just my opinion. That's just my two pieces, and that's why I play a lot of games that I have no idea what the hell they're even about, because I just buy them because I'm like, hey, that photo looks cool. Hey, that tiny bit of gameplay that I've seen with no backstory to it looks good. I'm going to buy it. There's so many games that I've bought like that I've gone, holy crap, this is friggin' amazing. But, I guess I'm just the type of person that just buys games and just plays them because why the hell not? I'm not really too fussed on the reviews or anything, and I'm not too critical about games either, or movies. I always try to find the good in everything that I play, watch, do. So I'll be a really bad critic. Yeah, critic, because I'm not critical about things. I Usually, I like the majority of all things. Like, I like all different kinds of music. I like all different kinds of music. Games. I haven't got a single game type that I prefer over others at all. Although I do prefer my third person most of the time story driven games like Uncharted. Amazing. That's probably one of my favourite series of all time. Or your first person, Halo, Gears of War, third person. You know. But yeah, sorry, I'm just blabbing on again. I'm gonna end that there. I keep forgetting what I'm talking about. That's really bad, and I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm not sure if maybe I haven't drank enough water or something today because I'm feeling a bit dazed out. Got no idea. But I hope you're having a good day. I hope you've had a good day. I hope you're going to have a good day. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.